So we're talking Black Sails, Season 4, Episode 8. We're coming to the conclusion. I've been saying that for a while now. Things are leading up to the end of these pirates and to the end of this show. This episode was really justifying where we're going with our characters in terms of story and how they're going to act in these final two episodes. I love the character development in this episode. I love the character dynamics. But like I've said a few times, this episode was really slow. It didn't do much. There's more politics than I'm hoping for. And yes, we have to have these politics come in when we're doing the Black Sails. It's the politics and the action. You got the characters swifting around doing their thing. And I get that. We need to have that in order to set up the action that's coming. But I wish in this episode we had more action. I don't say that a lot because sometimes overuse of action draws away from the story that's being told. But this is supposed to be these fearsome pirates now who are coming to get their treasure, and you want to see more action happening. I want to see more action happening. If they're just talking and seeing the shift in characters, and yeah, it's kind of annoying, it's kind of bothering me. But these last two episodes, I know for a fact we are going to see some stuff go down. That's going to be exciting. I can't wait to see where that goes. So let's get into the episode. Like I said before, this one had a lot of politics. It was really heavy-handed on the politic angle. Yeah, I'm okay with that. It made sense. A lot of the characters I really liked in this episode where the story go. My favorite aspect of this episode, from a lot of the stuff in it, was probably the whole angle we saw with Max and Bonnie. These two characters, I really love when they're on screen together because they're so powerful, and you feel for the heartbreak that the two of them have, their chemistry, their relationship. Every time they were together, I just felt the pain that went through Max, and I felt the pain that Anne was going through too. And one of my favorite scenes in the whole episode was Anne trying to cut the bread. It's heartbreaking just seeing her hand, seeing how broken Anne is. And it leads me to believe there's going to be something happening with Anne come the end of the season. I don't think she's going to go back into the fray. Part of me thinks she's just going to leave, walk away from it all, be the last pirate queen or something. I don't know. But I don't think she's going to join the fight. Seeing Anne is so heartbreaking in this condition. I love Anne. She's one of my favorite characters. And Max and their chemistry, it just worked. It was so solidified here. And then we have the whole thing with Max. She wants to step up, be this big part of Nassau, but she won't compromise her love for Anne. She won't do anything to not justify getting back with Anne, and I just think that was really beautiful, the way that Mrs. Guthrie tried to set her up with this guy to get married, and she's like, no, I will not do anything to compromise my chances with Anne. I thought that was beautiful. It was amazing. I love to see where these characters go in these last couple of episodes. I think it's going to be a big part of the story coming up with these two. Can't wait to see that. It's going to be really exciting, really cool. And another character I really liked in this episode, Wood Rogers. I've talked shit about him before. He's really become this really powerful villain, I think. His character starts to make sense to me, and I'm so excited to see where he will go. He's become vicious. He's become this tough, brooding guy. I really like that, and I think he's going to be a really good character in these last couple episodes. Seeing him just shoot the pirates throw them off the pirate ship, I think that's awesome. It was really cool. The guy's becoming a hardened criminal pretty much. You know, he's working with the Spanish, working with the British. He's just going around doing what he has to in order to justify his whole thing. Who knows why he's doing it anymore. I think it's brilliant, though. Everything he's done. It's just super smart, super good. His character is unique. He's fun, but he's a little hard-handed, too. And I think it's a really good... You have it both ways with the guy, and it really works. And something else in this episode I really found that was prominent was the whole... strong female figures who are older women. Mrs. Guthrie, a really good character, trying to set Max up. Her character could have gone really bad for me, I feel, if she was just kind of like this, look at me, I'm controlling the men behind the scenes, but she wasn't like that. We see some character to her, a lot of stuff happening with her. I thought that was really cool. It really helped make her character more likable for me, because she could have just been one note, and she wasn't. And so, seeing her like that, it made me like her more. And then we have the strong woman who owns the brothel on Nassau. That's a really cool character. And Miss Hudson trying to help her out too. I really like that they're kind of pushing Miss Hudson into the front now. She's kind of becoming a central character. I don't think she's there to replace Eleanor though. Either way, I think it's cool to see that these strong female characters on Nassau again, because all of our ones are gone now. And something's going to happen on Nassau, who knows. But it's really exciting. I can't wait to see where it goes. We got 2 episodes left. It's going to be a tough wait. And I don't know, man. A lot of stuff's going to happen. So now probably the meatiest and the most important part of this episode is the chemistry between Flint and Silver. It was really tested here, and it was broken here. I think when Flint found out that Silver stored the treasure on the ship, he finally realized they'll never be on the same page again. Silver will do whatever it takes to get Medivh back. That's not what Flint wants. Flint's looking at the bigger picture. Silver's looking at something for himself, not thinking about others. And, you can go back and forth on who you side with. I think I would side with Flint, honestly. I understand that Medivh is important to Silver, but you gotta look at the bigger picture here. She will come back, and if she doesn't, you're going to lose something important, like the gold, like the treasure. And they kind of do. Seeing Billy Bones siding with Rogers, I don't know if he's playing an angle here. He could be. Maybe he is. Something can happen, but he is so mad right now at everything that's happened with him and Flint, him and Silver. I like seeing Billy Bones struggle with everything that is happening with him. It just makes the character so much stronger and more powerful, what he's going to be doing later, and everything with him was just so incredible. Another character who really shined, he wasn't a main character in this one, but Israel Hands. Seeing Israel Hands do just like kind of tell Flint, like, I'm not going to stop you, but I'm going to tell him what you're doing. You take that gold off this boat, I'm telling him. But if I don't, one of us is going to die, and that's pretty stupid. And he'll think it was me, no matter what the outcome was. Because you're in his head so much, Flint. He'll think it was me who killed you, or I was the one trying to take the treasure. And that's powerful. You see really how Flint has gotten to Silver's head, because these two started off as kind of rivals, and they kind of became these teammates, these friends, and now they're really starting to not be friends anymore. They're really starting to hate each other, become these different guys at odds, and I get that. And then when Flint takes the treasure off the island, and off the boat, and this whole thing of Skeleton Island, that whole scene where Flint's telling the guy about the horrors and what is seen on the island, that was really cool. Skeleton Island, though, Skeleton Island is a terrible name for an island. Like, that doesn't seem scary. It just seems kind of like fake and like cartoony, if you ask me, but I get why they went with Skeleton Island, like pirates, and we've seen the whole theme song of the skeletons rising up, so that's going to be the end of them. It's their death coming. I get it. It makes sense. To me, it just seems kind of like a Scooby-Doo thing, But it's cool seeing like what's going to happen on the island. Some stuff has definitely got to happen there, because we see Israel Hands, we see a bunch of other guys go after Flint and the other guy, and there's going to be some fighting. Flint's either going to die, Israel is either going to die, and then Silver goes onto Wood Roger's ship and saying, I'm going to kill Flint here. That was really powerful. That's it. He's done with Flint and Silver. They're done. Everything with them is done. So that's going to be exciting. These 2 episodes left, they got to be important. They got to be impactful. Oh, and we also have Jack Rackham and Featherstone. They're coming to Skeleton Island too. We're getting the whole Scooby gang on this island. That's going to be really cool to see. I can't wait to see where that goes. And this episode, it was good enough. It wasn't the best. So many politics, so much talking, not enough action. I can't wait to see where this thing ends. It's going to be really impactful, really important. So yeah, that's going to do it for this review. Let me know what you guys think of the episode, and I'll see you in the next one. Good luck.